After a series of visits from ambassadors of different countries, Russian ambassador to the Philippines Igor Kovayev went to Davao City to meet with the presumptive President Rodrigo Duterte to discuss the bilateral cooperation between the country and Russia. According to Kovayev, he and Duterte discussed about strengthening the joint trade and economic cooperation between the two countries, as well as strengthening the ties between Moscow and Manila.
We made one joint conclusion. It's time to enhance, to greatly promote our bilateral cooperation in different fields. So it's time for the Russians to discover the Philippines and vice versa. It's time for the Filipinos to discover Russia, because our two countries have a great potential for cooperation in many fields.
Kovayev added that the presumptive president is open with initiating projects such as trade and economic cooperation, security, education, science, and culture.
So what's needed now is to develop the cooperation in practical terms, is to elaborate and implement specific concrete projects in different fields. Our relations are really friendly. I would like just to remind you that we have a very positive legacy of our bilateral cooperation. We have no disputes, no political contradictions or differences.
On the other hand, Kovayev said that they are ready to help curb terrorism in the country, which is also a common problem in Russia.
So both Russia and the Philippines suffered a lot from terrorism. Terrorism, this is a common threat to all of us. And it's not possible to eradicate, to eliminate terrorism alone. All of us should combine our efforts. And we discussed this subject in this way. And we have a full mutual understanding in this respect.
Handa naman daw ang Russia na makipagtulungan sa Pilipinas at bukas din sila sa posibilidad ng joint military exercises. Narito po ang exclusive report ni Rida Reyes.
Nakapanayam ng GMA News ang Russian ambassador to the Philippines na si Igor Kovayev. Batid daw ng Russia na gaya ng China, hindi laging positibo ang imaheng isinasalarawan sa kanila.
Believe me please, a true Russia is much different from Russia as portrayed, as showed by Hollywood movies. Our two nations deserve to know each other much better. It's time to discover. It's time to discover the Philippines for many Russians and vice versa.
Sabi ni Kovayev, bukas daw ang Russia na makipagtulungan sa Pilipinas, kabilang na ang posibilidad na magsagawa ng military exercises. Inihahanda ng araw ang planong pagbisita ni Duterte sa Russia. Nauna nang nagkita sina Duterte at Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev sa ASEAN Summit sa Laos noong isang buwan.
He was deeply impressed by the personality of His Excellency President Duterte. Please formulate your wish list. What kind of support, what kind of assistance do you expect from Russia? And we'll be ready to sit down together, to come together, to sit down together and to discuss what can and should be done. So, and I'm saying again, so it includes any area, any field of possible cooperation.
Suportado raw ng Russia ang kampanya ni Duterte laban sa droga, lalo pat minsan na rin nila itong naging problema. Kaya sa kabila raw ng kaliwat kanang batikos na international community kay Duterte, hindi kailanman makikialam ang Russia.
We don't interfere into domestic affairs of other sovereign states. I'm saying again, it's a fundamental principle of our foreign policy. So, it's not our business to give advices to the government of any other country what they should do.
Rida Reyes, GMA.